Do you think that we are born with purpose or we find our purpose?
You find it.
Okay, so would you say that we are born without purpose until we find it?
No, your purpose. You're born with the purpose to find a purpose.
If you're born with the purpose to find a purpose, what happens if you don't find a purpose?
Then you're useless.
Would that justify getting rid of people who haven't found their purpose?
No.
Wouldn't that be counterproductive to... Wait, sorry, say what?
This is getting too deep. I don't like thinking.
No, it's a philosophical conversation. I do philosophy, so I come on here to ask questions like these.
You post videos?
Yeah, on YouTube. So I try to get different perspectives.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like everyone... I don't know.
But your answer was actually the first time I heard that. We're born with the purpose to find a purpose. But would you say that it doesn't matter what purpose you find, it's good no matter what?
No, there's not every purpose is good. A lot of people's purpose is to come on here and be racist. Is that good?
No, that's not good. But to use the value judgment of good or bad, you'd have to have a standard by which you can judge that. By what standard would you say racism is wrong? Hey, don't get me wrong. I think racism is wrong. It is wrong. That's my perspective. I don't
see a point of racism that's good. As soon as you discriminate, you're in the wrong.
Well, what if someone responds by saying, "Hey, that's just your opinion. I think racism is right." What would your response be?
That they're stupid, brainwashed. I don't know. I mean, if you think racism is good, you're fucking dumb.
Ad hominems don't get anywhere, man. If you say 2 + 2 is 4, and I say no, it's 22, and you say, man, you're stupid. 2 + 2 is 4. It's not a. It doesn't get anywhere. It's you say according to the standard of mathematics. There you go. You would say based upon the facts of mathematics, 2 + 2 is 4. Instead of saying you are just so stupid, that's wrong. I mean, ad homs don't get anywhere. If that's how we win arguments, by just giving them the most insults, then I'd probably lose because I got a big nose, big ears, and a receding forehead. So insults would be, I'm losing on that one. But you have to have argumentation for your positions and stuff. But anyways, thank you for your time, man. You were a good sport.
Ah, thank you. That was fun.
Thank you.
Have a good one, man. Oh,
same to you.
Broke it.
Oh boy.
Everybody! Mama Clark! Mama Clark!
Yo, stop.
That's a bad word in Jamaica.
What does it actually mean? I've only heard people say it. What does
Jamaica
it actually
says
mean?
it all the time. What does it mean?
Stop saying
It means Are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
It means a woman's clitoris.
Oh, actually?
Did Jalea be screaming that at people?
Stop saying people's names! So then, why do you just hear certain Jamaican people say it?
Olivia be
That's what it means. So if you say that word, you're saying a woman's clitoris in Jamaica.
We're not gonna talk about that.
So
but you probably don't care. But it's okay.
Slang term for it. Why do people say it?
I don't say it. I don't know why you say it. You tell me.
I've heard actual Jamaicans say it, and it was just, I don't know.
Jamaicans say it because they are trying to insult someone. They're trying to call someone a woman's clitoris, or they're just saying it for the sake of cursing.
Oh, all right.
It's like your colloquial word, the F word. The F word is what you probably use for almost anything. The F and stuff like that. Jamaicans, they have that word and others that they just use for the sake of cursing.
Makes sense. You're a good doctor. That's not.
He is not a
Be
doctor.
No, I'm not a doctor.
Stop
But
saying
thanks for the
it.
compliment. You ladies have a good night.
You too.
You too.
That fully fucked that nigga body up. He ain't do shit for his.
Everybody cursing on here tonight. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to pause the video and then get back. Let's see who we have after. It's a good question, though.
How the roles have reversed. Dude,
Hey, guys. Do you think that we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
I'm actually suicidal.
Did you say suicide?
Yeah.
But you're still here, I guess you're not.
We came back from the
No,
dead.
I said I am suicidal. Like I attempted in like 7th grade. Like I'm still not. 8th grade.
I think a lot of us do, and we're still here because we failed to kill ourselves, but that's fine. I'm glad you're not.
Listen. No, I actually killed myself, but then I rose back from the dead.
Oh, what was the afterlife like?
Yo, it was low-key mad chill. Like there was lots of like Latinas twerking on me and shit.
Oh, so you went to like a sex land in your afterlife.
Well, there was like gumballs and like lollipops there, but then there was some like Mexican Latinas like twerking that shit on me.
Dude, what the fuck?
Okay. Well, nice to meet you guys. Have a good night.
Fuck you, pussy.
I don't know what the hell that was. Yo, people are. We know. It's the sin that the Bible talks about. Hey,
What?
how you doing?
How's it going?
Question: do you think that we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
We born a purpose or we find a purpose?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the standpoint you mean. Do you mean in like a normal standpoint or a religious standpoint?
Well, both. Both. I would say both.
If it's
Because
a
if it's an
religious
ordinary
standpoint, I'd say you'd be
standpoint,
born
then
with a
you're-
purpose to worship your God, worship God, right? That's your religious standpoint. It's what Adam and Eve were made for. All this stuff to show, like, without being forced, their love for God. Now, like a normal standpoint, I say find your own purpose in a way. Because I'm at a point I never thought I'd fucking be. Like hell, I thought about this when I was a kid. I never thought I'd be here.
Okay.
I had to go through all the shit. I was like, you know what? I made these choices. I had to find my purpose in life from working at a shitty place, having a shitty life, and now I'm doing this stuff because I want to find that my purpose is actually here.
Okay. So the first answer you gave would be what I agree with, and the second answer, I guess I would have to ask a follow-up. Before an individual finds their purpose in the ordinary sense, is it the case that they don't have a purpose until they find one? In the ordinary sense. Because from the religious standpoint, you're born with the purpose of worshiping God. The other way, would you say that the individual who is searching for his purpose has no purpose until they find it?
I wouldn't say you don't have a purpose till you find it. I'm just what's the way to put it? Like you have a purpose, you just have to, because I mean you're never gonna reach like your full thing. Okay, well, I feel like this is my purpose here, but stuff's gonna continue going on. Stuff's not gonna be the same every day. Stuff's gonna change. Like I'm just here in my A school right now for the military, and if we go to fucking war, or 3 or whatever the hell, that's going to change everything. So my purpose could be here right now, but then my purpose is going to change. So I'm constantly going to be going after my purpose, but I'm still on my track that I chose.
But if you tie that in to the religious standpoint, you could always say that you being in the military is founded upon you worshiping God, because God would want you to protect the innocent and punish the guilty. But if you take out the religious standpoint from that perspective, then, as you rightly said, things are always changing. That would also include your purpose. And if that's the case, then your purpose can change from being one thing to a next thing. And the question would then be, in the middle of you changing from one purpose to the next, in between those things, in that neutral point, do you now have no purpose until you find the next one?
Put it as there's never a point where you don't have purpose. Because I mean, you may feel like that. You may feel like, oh, I have no purpose in life, and you get like real low or something like that.
Of course,
But
if you
the
take
same
out the
way
religious
with-
perspective, you will feel like you have no purpose. That's like the challenge of the philosophers: absurdism, existentialism, and nihilism. Nihilism, which states that there's no morality, no purpose, no meaning. Existentialism, which states that you are born without a purpose, so you have to search for one. And when you find one, now you do have a purpose. And absurdism simply states, just embrace the absurd, that there is no meaning to life, there is no purpose, just live until you die. But that's what happens when you remove the religious perspective. You remove God, and you're just left with no justification for meaning, no justification for waking up, no justification for doing anything. You're just doing what you want to do until it's all done. No purpose. That's why God is so important.
God actually helped me get through basic. So it did. Because like how I talked about, like you feel like you have no purpose being there. I felt like I wasn't gonna make it. Went to church every Sunday I could. Fucking rung me back up. Like this, I got a reason to be here.
Yeah, definitely you do. I have a Christian perspective, so I can concur that you do have a purpose, and that purpose is to worship God. And you do have inherent dignity, worth, and value because you're made in God's image, as opposed to the normal sense, which would be this: your dignity, your worth, your value is determined by your role in society and your position in society, which means that if you have the bottom of the barrel role, then you have less value than the guy who's a CEO of a company somewhere. But that's wrong. All of us are equal because we're all human beings, and we are, by virtue of being a human being, created in God's image. So we all have inherent value, dignity, and worth. That's why we protect life. That's why, as a soldier, someone in the military, you protect the innocent, and you protect them from other people who would want to hurt them and stuff like that. It all ties into what God created all of us to do, which is worship Him and protect our neighbors. It's a consistent system and consistent framework. And if you dismiss God out of it, you're left with no justification. So all of us should just trust in Christ, get forgiveness of our sins, and when we finally die one day after living for Him, we go to heaven and live forever in His presence and in paradise. But thank you for your time, man. You're a good sport.
Thank you, brother. I haven't had a talk like that in a while.
My wife just texted me and told me that she made dinner, so I got to go eat before it gets cold. But you were a good sport, man.
All right.
Thank you so much for your time.
You have a good
And
one, brother.
thank you for your service.
No, brother.
That was a blessing. Talk to a soldier. That was a blessing. Okay, let's get off of this thing because I need to go eat. And I got to do that before the food gets cold. Why won't this thing skip? What's going on here? Well, everybody, so I think I'm going to end the video here. It was a good conversation. You know what? I'm not going to end the video here because we have only been talking for 15 minutes. So I'm going to do another 15 minutes after I come back from having a meal. So I'll see you on the next conversation. Okay, I'm back on. And as you can see, I moved my table to give my bookshelf the background. But let's see who is willing to answer the question that's at hand. The question about purpose. It's got to be somebody who speaks English. A lot of people who come on here don't speak English. It's unfortunate, but
Speak
it's true.
Spanish.
Yeah, that one spoke Spanish. I literally just saw someone's nostrils. This is terrible. Oh boy.
You okay?
Yeah. I saw something that wasn't so pleasant, but it's fine.
What did you see?
Someone pushing the camera up their nostrils.
You know what to do, Robert.
What?
Look at Aaron, nice cock.
Up their nose, pushing the camera
Oh.
up their nose. Yeah.
Nice cock.
So I got a question for you, Alan.
What?
Do you think that we are born with purpose or we find our purpose?
They're good.
Depends on what race.
Find it.
It depends on what race.
No, that was my stupid ass brother.
Okay, what would you say the answer is?
You have to find it.
Okay. So would you say that when we are born, we have no purpose until we find one?
Yes.
Would you say that that would justify getting rid of people who have no purpose?
I think
No.
We should get rid of Kamala Harris.
W.
She has no purpose.
And we do.
Well,
Do you support
some people
Kamala
have
or Trump?
some people's purpose is to be wrong about everything. I guess that's her purpose. Anyways,
Are you a Kamala or a Trump supporter?
Trump all the way. But I'm not American. I'm Jamaican, so I don't really have my opinion on the matter doesn't really affect anything over there. Ew, my God. My goodness, did y'all see what just happened? Oh boy, this is gonna get me blocked. I can't believe what I just saw, like literally.
What'd you see?
Me and two guys were having an ordinary conversation, and all of a sudden, one of them just got up, pulled his shorts down, and opened his asshole at the camera.
That's about to happen again. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That's just, oh my God. That was
Can you
just
hear me?
so terrible.
Can you hear me?
Don't do it. You said you were about to do it. Don't do it. Anyways,
Can you hear me? All I'm asking.
player, yeah, I can hear you play. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man.
Hear it okay?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
Ew. My goodness. Yo, people are really crazy on this thing, you know. My goodness.
Back in the stand.
Sometimes you're a stranger in my bed. Don't know if you love me or you want me
I'm
dead.
wondering if there's a way I could block that side and then like block that side and see.
Yeah, I'm getting off. I'm just.
Boy.
Hi. Hello.
Hello?
Do you write books?
No,
Do you read
I read
books?
them. I read them.
Oh, nice. Are you autistic?
No, I'm not autistic, but goodbye. Yo, guys, I'm still
Hi.
shocked. I'm still
Kingston.
shocked. Definitely. Hey,
What
how you
happened?
doing?
Yo, are you a streamer?
Well, no, I'm a YouTuber.
YouTuber. Are you making a video or something? What's going on?
Yeah, we're contemplating the question about purpose. Do you think we're born with purpose or we find it?
I don't know. Do y'all think we're born with a purpose or something like that? Three people said no.
Okay, for the people who said no, would that justify getting rid of people who have no purpose?
They said yes.
Okay, so they are in favor of genocide. Good for them.
Y'all are in favor of genocide? They're agreeing to you. They're a little bit crazy, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you say we can
Hey,
get
man,
rid of those who have no purpose, I mean,
what's your workout routine?
calisthenics. Lifting your body weight is the best way to go. Yeah. Pull-ups. Well, I think you probably know.
Can you do like the handstand push-ups?
Yeah, but against the wall.
Yeah, I know. But can you do handstand? Not a. Can you
They
do
probably
like?
don't
Can you
count. They
walk
probably don't count,
handstand?
but I can't walk on my hands, but I can do handstand push-ups against a wall because I don't have the balance yet. You kind of have to have the balance.
Okay, that's great. That's actually impressive, though.
It'll be more impressive when
Alright,
I
man,
can
you have a
walk
good
on my
day, though.
hands. Yeah, thank you too, man. Nice to meet you. All right. I guess he was probably streaming too. And the people he asked who said no. Yeah, it's bad. Do you think that we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
We're born with purpose. Actually, I don't know.
Let's get the dub. Per.
What does
Well,
your
I'm
friend
lagging.
say? What's your answer?
I say we make a purpose. We make something of ourselves.
Yeah, I kind of think that. Yes.
That's a philosophical position called existentialism. It states that we are born without a purpose
Okay,
and then we
bud.
find
Wait.
that purpose. Okay, they are gone and wanted to see if they would try to defend that philosophical position. But I guess we have people who don't like to think anymore. No more thinkers on this thing, I guess. Do you ladies think we're born with purpose or we find a purpose? Okay, they're gone. Apparently they don't speak. They need to find a way. Oh, I guess I could probably do that. could do this. Hey, do you think we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
We find
a purpose.
Okay, let me examine that for a sec. If we find a purpose, would you say that we have no purpose until we find one?
Yep.
No.
We have no
Who
purpose
said
until we
no?
find one.
Hey.
To say no would be to contradict what you said earlier.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. If you are born without a purpose until you find one, you can't say that you have a purpose until
If
you
you're
find
born
one.
without
It's
a
a
purpose,
contradiction.
you find one.
Yeah, I know.
It's yeah. I think he's probably messing with me. But anyways, do you think that there is a wrong purpose and a right purpose?
50-50. It's 50-50 if you think about it.
Because it seems to me that there would be no escape from individualism if you say that each and every one of us has to find our purpose. What if people find the purpose and that purpose states that they can kill old women for fun? Would they be wrong or right?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, think about it deeply. It's philosophy.
Kill women. It
Kill
would be
old
the
women
same
for
thing.
fun.
It would be the same thing of a female kill a man for fun, you know.
We could even turn it. We could even turn it around. A woman thinks that killing old men for fun is her purpose. Would that be a wrong purpose, a right purpose, or neither?
It would be. Damn, it depends. It depends. It would be. I would say it depends. It depends.
It's not self-defense. It's for fun. It's for fun.
For fun, just for fun. Then I'll be a fucked up purpose. As fuck, no, hell no.
Yeah, you and I would both agree it would be a bad purpose. But if we say that if we give it if we make the value judgment that it's a bad purpose, by what standard are we measuring that to be a bad purpose?
The fact that she's killing for fun, I guess that's
because
that shouldn't even.
She could simply say that this is my purpose. This is why I exist. What's your purpose? And you say, well, my purpose is to protect old women. And who's wrong? Who's right? By what standard?
Bull.
Well, the one that's protecting.
It's all about the law, isn't it?
No.
If you go against the law, then you're wrong.
Well, there's got to be balance. So obviously, there's got to be people that do bad, and there's got to be people that do good. So there's got to be a balance. If there's no balance, then it's
okay.
Crashed.
Okay, so in the example I'm going to give is on math. 2 + 2 is 4.
Yeah.
Not 44. Because we have a standard of mathematics by which we can judge and measure. Right. If I say that X action is wrong or right, if there is no standard that I can measure that by, then it's only my opinion.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Right. So if I tell this lady, if you kill old women for fun, that's wrong. And she says, that's just your opinion. There's no standard. I'm like, well, there is a standard. God's word and God's law says killing old women for fun is wrong.
It's wrong. Just like the devil sees it as right.
Right. So the right answer to the question would be, we're all born with a purpose, and that purpose is to obey God and worship him.
Exactly.
And if you say anything else other than that, then you're going to fall into a slippery slope of problems.
Exactly.
There you go. So we should all live, repent of our sins, trust in Christ for forgiveness, eternal life, and we will be saved, We die, we go to heaven.
Exactly.
There you go. Thank you for your time,
man.
Thank
you, brother. Thank you, brother.
It's a good talk. But I'm still shocked from that video where we saw. It's terrible, man. Like, people are crazy. People are crazy. A lot of them are.
Oh shit, Pastor,
Reverend
know?
Deacon.
Why you gonna cuss?
How you know? What gave it away?
The books, Bibles, the books, and the Bibles in the back.
The
Bibles in the back.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Verse for the day.
Yeah.
Verse for the night.
The question of the day is: do you think we're born with purpose, or we find a purpose?
We find a purpose.
Find a purpose. What do you say? Find a purpose?
Born
with a purpose?
Born with
okay, I'm gonna examine the first two before I get to yours. If we find a purpose, would you say that we have no purpose until we find one?
To an extent, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. When someone finds their purpose, does it matter if they find a good purpose or a bad purpose?
Yes.
Yes.
Who determines if the purpose is good or bad? The person who finds it, or people around the person who witnesses him finding it?
The person who finds it.
Yeah.
So if he determines if the purpose he finds is good or bad, could someone say that my purpose is to kill old women for fun and it's wrong or right?
That would be wrong.
It's from
Kingston.
But that would be people around the person witnessing him finding his purpose, who's determining whether or not the purpose is right or wrong, not the person who finds it.
Where did you think this was going? Where did you think this was going? You thought?
You see?
So, I feel like something like that would be like something to do with like mental health. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's like he said, to a certain extent, because I feel like that's just crazy.
Because what I'm doing is I'm using logical syllogism, in that I'm taking your answers to its logical entailment. If you say that we can find our purpose and we determine if it's right or wrong, then that would mean anything we find and anything we do is determined to be wrong or right by us, and no one can say that we're wrong or right. And he's gone.
So it's over, nigga.
Why did he skip? I mean, we're having such a good conversation. Oh boy. Trophy 25.
I wasn't even talking. Gang.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't you. It was the guy before you. Here's the question. Do you think we're born with purpose, or we find a purpose?
Shit. I feel like it depends on the person. Because if you're born with purpose, if everybody was born with purpose, then and if everybody had a purpose to achieve, there wouldn't be the main purpose. Because the fact that if only the select few people have a purpose in life, that makes the purpose more valuable than you know what I'm saying?
What?
Wait, hold on.
What did the guy just say?
Blue.
Hey.
Oh my God. Wow. Y'all know why I said that. Anyways, what's going on here? Oh, that's cool.
You know what these is?
I have no idea. Are those cassettes? Perfumes? Meds?
Weed pens, my guy.
Weed pads?
Pens.
Weed pens. Oh. I didn't know they make those.
Mm-hmm.
How does the pen, the weed pen, preserve the weed inside? Doesn't like have an expiration date?
Yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, I guess you got to sell them right away then, because when the weed is not connected to the vine anymore, then it starts to die.
But it's not weed. It's weed turned to wax. Like it's wax. it's not actual weed. You know how like it's different forms of water. It's different forms of weed.
Oh, I didn't know that. So it's like the weed. Does it actually make you high and stuff, and it actually smells
Yeah,
like
different.
weed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But with this, you can add flavor to it. Like this right here is strawberry runts. So it's like strawberries, but it's actually weed. And like this one right here, blueberry haze. Like it's different. It's just flavors. Whole bunch of flavors.
Okay. So Martin, the question of the night is: do you think that we're born with purpose, or we find a purpose?
You born with a purpose. You're born for a reason. That's what I feel like.
What would you say that purpose is? Wait. Before you continue, do you think that the purpose we're born with is different across the board, or there is one unified purpose?
I say it's different. Different.
It's different. Would you say that some people are born for a bad purpose and some for a good purpose?
Nah, I feel like all people is born for a good purpose, but some people just bad.
Would you say that if someone was born if someone is born with the purpose to murder dogs, were they born with a good purpose?
No.
Okay. So that means we have established that there can be people who are born with bad purposes and those with good purposes, right?
Yeah.
Who would you say determines which purpose we're born with? Us or some divine being?
Us.
So if we're the ones who determine our purpose, wouldn't it be logical to say that we don't have a purpose until we find one? Okay. Why do people, when they start to think deeply about their philosophical positions, skip? It's amazing. Let's see if this one is willing to have a conversation.
What do you want to have a conversation about?
Today's question is about purpose. Do you think we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
What, do I not have a fucking hot dog on me? Well, I found my purpose in life and it's being a hot dog.
Well, actually, you're a man wearing a hot dog suit.
No.
So you're technically
my freaking things are hot/dog. So do not guess my gender. All right? So let's keep going with the interview. What's wrong with you, motherfucker?
A hot dog isn't a gender. Where'd you get that from?
Yo, shut your fucking mouth. I am what I want to be. It's fucking 2024, motherfucker. Huh?
No, you can't be what you want to be. Can someone identify as your dog?
Yeah. YOLO, bro.
Can someone identify as your son and then collect child... What you call that thing again? Child... What's that thing that people pay at the courts for their kid? Child support. Can someone identify as your kid and collect child support from you?
Man, fuck that boy, man. Fuck that boy. That boy not my son, man. Fuck that boy.
So you are now denying your proposition that you can identify as whatever you want. Isn't that the case?
I'm still a hot dog, boy. You know what I do with my real wiener? I shove it down girls' mouths and they eat it. Like a real hot dog. That's why I classify as one.
So only you can identify as what you want, not everybody else?
Yeah, because I'm him. I'm him, the hot dog.
So only him, the hot dog, can identify as a hot dog?
Yeah. Because y'all not really living this hot dog life, boy.
So are there like more hot dogs or are you the only one?
I'm the only one in the world.
The only hot dog in the world.
You see that? I earned my stripes.
Okay, Mr. Hot Dog Man.
Shut your mouth, boy. Shut your mouth, boy.
Have a good night, okay?
Do you identify as a slave or a black boy?
We have just witnessed...
Bro's name's Irvin.
I would say a mentally ill man dressed in a hot dog suit. Yep.
Real.
That was the guy before you, not you, not you. There's a guy dressed in a hot dog suit literally saying, it's 2024, we can identify as whoever we want, and I identify as a hot dog. And don't say otherwise. Yeah. That's what I just
I
experienced.
identify as. You know what I identify as? I identify as a black small person.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, I don't subscribe to the proposition that you can identify as whatever you want and you automatically become that thing. I believe in objective reality and absolute reality, and you seem to be mixed with, I don't even know what to classify you as, but you look like a man with black hair, and that's as far as I'm going to go.
All right. Bye.
Yeah. I don't subscribe to that stupidity. Goodbye. Oh boy. This guy who looks probably like an Asian or something says he identifies as a black short person. How offensive is that? But, you know, don't subscribe to this gender ideology crap. Just move on from that. Oh, goodbye. On this platform, you can't speak to these women who pop up on here because all they want to do is get attention from men. I mean, the mentally ill are getting credence in society. It's terrible. Hey, how you doing?
Preach, bro.
Oh, I was talking about this gender ideology crap that's going around in America. People are giving credence to the mentally ill. And he's gone. But what I said was true. How can a man wake up one morning and say he's a woman? The woman wake up one morning and say she's a man. And we're all just supposed to go with it. It's nonsense. It's mental illness. It's gender dysphoria is what it is. Wow, these are dark screens. Hey, do the two of you think we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
No, you're a fucking nigger.
Okay.
That's annoying as
Yes.
fuck. Bumble clock.
Oh no. Not doing this.
Shut up, bitch.
Nope.
Hello? What's up?
Hey, do you think
Whoa.
we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
What you said, my nigga?
Do you think we're born with purpose or we find a purpose?
Shut the fuck up. Hey, hold on. I'm having a conversation with the preacher, the pastor now. Shit. We born with it. You feel me? You feel me?
What do you think that we are born with different purposes across the board, or there is one unified purpose for everyone?
Oh, it's one unified.
What would you say that is?
I can't explain right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going through it. My daddy died yesterday. My cousin died yesterday. I went to a funeral, dog. I bust out crying.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that.
What the fuck, bro? Sorry. See, that's why I got my dog left.
I'll keep you in my prayers. I'll keep you in my prayers, man.
What you said, sir?
I'll keep you in my prayers.
Thank you, man. See you later.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna go cry.
Damn. If that's true, I can't.
Hey,
even
do you want
imagine
a
the pain
Diddy
he's going
party?
through.
You want
Say
to have a
that
Diddy
again?
party tonight? You want to have a Diddy party tonight?
No,
No. Why?
I'm Christian. I don't do that stuff.
You want to do Diddy parties? Oh, I love Diddy
I don't
parties.
I don't do parties. Period.
Well, I love Diddy parties. How about
Why?
you? I don't know, because they're fun.
Well,
They
the
give me-
rumors that are going around about what happens at Diddy parties, I'm not interested in finding out if it's true or not.
Oh, it's really true.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that we're born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
We find a purpose.
Do you think that we have no purpose until we find one, or we have one until we find another one?
We have one till we find another one.
So do you think that we skip from one purpose to the next over and over again?
No.
Only from one to the next.
Yes.
So we have two purposes in life.
Yes.
The first one is to find a purpose, and the second one is to live in the purpose you have found.
Yep.
Okay. Who do you think determines whether or not the purpose you find is wrong or right? The person who finds it, or the people around the person who witnesses him finding it?
The second one.
So the people around you determines if your purpose that you found is right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you find a purpose and you love to do whatever you found, and everyone around you says it's wrong, is it wrong?
No.
But you just said the people around you determine whether or not it's wrong.
I mean, yeah.
So would you change it if people say it's wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you live in a society where everyone believes that eating animals that are people's pets
I love eating
is
animals.
right.
I love eating cat and dog.
Okay,
like
let's
like Chinese food.
if you live
Like
in a
cat and
society
dog.
where everyone thinks the purpose of life is to eat human beings, and you don't want to
No.
eat human beings, would you start?
I do not
because
eat
everyone says you
human.
should?
I will starve. I'll not eat human beings. That just
Would you say that you're being inconsistent because you just said that you would change your behavior based upon what people say, but now you're saying that you wouldn't because
Think about
everyone
this
says
way.
you should eat people?
Think about this way. So, would you eat your pet? Would you eat your pet? If you had no more food, would you eat your pet?
Yes, I would.
Why?
Not vegetarian.
Tell me why.
But I would never eat a human being. But you
Why?
you earlier said that you would change your behavior based upon the society's
Well,
framework.
you think about it, I
on
wouldn't change it.
morality.
I would not change it.
Wait a minute, how old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 15, buddy boy.
Oh, you're a kid. Okay, I understand.
I'm
It's okay.
15. I'm a teenager.
Yeah, you're at that age now where you're probably figuring these things out. Probably not there yet. It's okay.
Yup.
Hey man, have a good night.
Hey, come over to my house for a Diddy party later.
No, I will not do that. Have a good night.
Yeah, you.
Yo.
That was weird.
What's funny?
Hey,
What's funny? What was funny?
There's this kid who came before you.
Mhm.
Said he likes Diddy parties.
Guess what? I like dick in my ass.
I would not have guessed. Seems like a nice dude.
Nigga. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, man. How you?
What you talking about? You talking about God?
Well, kinda. The question is, do you think we're born with purpose or we find a purpose? Oh, here it is.
Well, I feel like hey, we find a purpose, right?
Well, I would say we're born with a purpose.
Yeah, okay. How is it though? How is we born with a purpose?
Because God, who is the creator, created every individual with the purpose of worshiping him and glorifying him. And when we do not live in accord with that purpose, that we are living
make not live in the world.
a life of disobedience.
Yeah. So we were born.
There you go.
So, yeah.
You got it. Nice to meet you, man.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too, sir.
He's got it. Spot on.
You holding a podcast?
A YouTube video.
Oh, that's cool. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm asking the same question to everybody. Do you think that we are born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
Oh, that's a good one. I'd have to say, I'm a Christian, so I kind of fall into the realm of, I feel like when you find God, you find your purpose in life. So I really believe that when you find whatever belief you're in, whatever religion, whatever, even if you're not religion, I feel like you'll find a purpose in your life that makes you happy and that makes you thrive in this world, because everyone in this world has a purpose that makes this world beautiful.
So I guess you'd agree with the proposition that we're all born with the purpose of serving and worshiping God.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I mean, you got it. You got it. If you said anything different, then I would have to give you follow-ups and show you the inconsistency in the answers. But you got it, man.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you.
Do you have
Shalom.
You want to tell me your YouTube?
It's called The Right Perspective.
Okay, awesome. I'll check it out.
Thank you, man. God bless you.
Yeah, peace out. Yeah, you too.
Instead of going for 30 minutes, I'll just hit the hour and then get off of this thing. As y'all see, we have some skips. We have some conversations. We have some crazy people. We have some racists. We have some beautiful women who are searching for attention.
What the fuck? You got a podcast going on?
A YouTube channel. The question of the night is, do you think we are born
Wait,
with
that's
a
your
purpose or
real
we-
voice? Wait. That's your real voice?
Yeah, it's my real voice.
You black?
Yeah, yes, I'm black. What the
Okay,
hell?
go ahead. I can't believe it. Go ahead. Let me listen. Go ahead.
The
Continue.
question is, do you think we're born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
Are we born with a purpose or do we find a purpose?
There you go.
Definitely
You got it.
believe
Spot
we
on.
find our purpose. We find our purpose. Because if we
Okay,
were
so
born
on-
with a Okay, go ahead.
So on
I was
that-
gonna elaborate on my answer. Go ahead.
Wait. Go right ahead. It's even better. Elaborate.
But I'm so glad, I'm so proud, I'm so happy that you talk like that, brother. You don't understand how happy I am that, because I know you can talk like a nigga too. You get what I'm saying? I know you completely capable of talking with slang. I'm not even gonna say nigga. You probably record. You recording me?
Well, not right now. When you
Okay.
start giving the answer, I'll start. But I'm actually
Okay.
from Jamaica, so my
Wow.
slang is patois. My slang is
Okay.
patois.
Okay, so you don't you've never been to Chicago, New York, etc.
No. I've never been to the States, but I would love to visit Central Park one day because I like to run. So it's on my checklist to run Central Park one day.
Okay. So you never ran across real niggas. That's what I'm gonna ask you. I should say that.
Well, yeah, all the time. But I mean, as long as there's comprehension, we can understand each other, then we can have a conversation.
Oh yeah, for sure. But okay, the purpose do we find our purpose or are we born with it? I
Yeah,
feel like
that's-
born with it without a question, because you gotta understand people are born with defects. You get what I'm saying? How can a person born with a defect or disabled, how can they find their purpose in there? You get what I'm saying? So I look at it from the jump. You find your purpose because you find what you're good at. You go off experience, different things of that nature. You get what I'm saying? So we definitely find our purpose. We're not born with it. Definitely not. But why would you ask that though? Why? Why is that a question?
So the YouTube channel that I have is called The Right Perspective. So I like to give people the perspective that I think is the right one. And in this context, I think that the right answer is we're all born with a purpose, and that purpose is to live the way that our Creator wants us to live, and that is to love our neighbor as ourselves and treat others the way we would want to be treated. If you take that out of the picture and say that we are born without a purpose and we find one, then you would have to try and justify the fact that because human beings are different, they will find different purposes. And if they find different purposes, you'd also have to justify, can someone find a bad purpose as opposed to a good purpose? And if you say yes to that, then you'd have to also say, who determines what's right and wrong in purposes? You see, it's a slippery slope.
See, that
a lot of
purpose,
problems.
I'm not questioning. I'm not denying that we all have a purpose to live and we all have a purpose to do the expected. That purpose is not what I'm questioning. When you say purpose, I instantly think careers and talents and
I
those
see what you
type of purposes. I'm not thinking living and breathing and populating and, you know what I'm saying, having kids. And that purpose, I feel like that's inevitable. That's going to happen regardless. But our purpose, as far as the desire of what's going to make us happy, marriages and careers, like I said, and different shit. Like my purpose in life, I really thought my purpose in life was to make music. You get what I'm saying? Regardless of me being a father, me being a good friend, me being a good son, all of those purposes are inevitable. I'm not thinking that
But
as
all
a
of
purpose.
those things that you're mentioning as it relates to people living their life to pursue a career, they can do that within the context of serving and worshiping God, living in the purpose that they were born with. You can live in the purpose you were born with and search for something that gives you joy and
for
happiness
sure. We
temporarily,
agree on that. Yeah,
but within the context of worshiping God.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
if we take God out of the picture, then we're going to be left with this obvious problem where people's value is determined by their role in society, not inherent value that is given to us by virtue of us being made in the image of God.
Yeah,
And
for
we
sure.
shouldn't live like that, because you can't treat someone differently because of
Are you
the
married?
role they play. Yeah, I've been
You
married
married?
for almost 10 years now.
Yeah, man. Let her know, man. She's a lucky woman, man. You a lucky guy, man. Peace and love, brother, from Chicago, brother.
Thank you,
Yeah,
King
all right.
Ben.
Yeah,
Thank you
for
for your
sure.
time. That was a good conversation. That wasn't bad. What the hell was that? My goodness.
Dude, you just see something super cool? Like, seriously. I'll show you my
No,
magic
it
trick.
was not cool. It wasn't cool.
What wasn't cool?
It was a naked man. Wait a minute.
The fuck?
Didn't you come on here before?
Yeah, I've been your guest before. You like it?
You're on YouTube doing stupid stuff, man. I don't know what my viewers are gonna say about this. I mean, what are you guys doing?
They love it.
Like a foot fetish or something?
Hell yeah.
So what is he about to do to you?
Rape me.
He's oiling his hands like he's about to do something
Like
to you.
the Diddy party.
Oh, the Diddy party thing. Okay, so you got like baby oil and music and all that stuff and dildos. Did he have dildos in his house too?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Of course.
you two do your thing. I'm just gonna go so I don't have to see any of that. You guys have a good night. These people are nasty, man. Like, damn. Some nasty people come on here, bro. Nasty people on here, bro. Like, damn. Not you. Not you.
I was gonna say.
Not you.
Yeah, it is
Had
nasty
these
people
two
on here.
had these two guys, one showing me his foot and one oiling his hands up, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? And the other guy said he's getting ready to rape me because we're at a Diddy party, and I'm like, okay, goodbye.
People are sick. People are sick.
People are sick. Like, sick up here.
Sick in the head. Like, I would usually be like, oh, I'm 15 as a joke. And then they'll be like, oh, I don't care. And like,
or they would try to lie about their age. They'd be like, "Oh, I'm 16," and they look about 40.
I guess the real them come out when they come on this platform. If they are into kids, then it comes out. If they're not, then it comes out.
Right? It shows like who they really are for real.
Yeah, their true colors. Anybody? Have you met racists yet?
Yeah, people
Yeah, I
would be
met a
like,
few of them.
go to the N word and then skip.
Yeah. I met a lot of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm glad we have a commonality. It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Have a good night.
Oh, I guess he is.
Read me something.
Hey, do you guys think we're born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
Yo, my account just got.
Wait, you said you're born with a purpose or you're what?
Do you think we're born with a purpose or we find one?
You know, I feel like we find one because
Jacob, my account just got banned.
I was really looking forward to his answer. He's gone.
Oh my gosh. What'd you say? Oh my gosh.
Hey, do you all think we're born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
A what?
We find a purpose. We're born with a purpose.
I'm born to suck dick.
Would you say that everyone is born with the same purpose or they find different purposes?
Different.
They find different purposes.
Would you say the moral value of that purpose is determined by the person who finds it or the society they live in?
The society they live in. No, who finds it?
Okay. Let's press on that for a sec. If someone finds a purpose and that purpose is to hit old women on their knees with baseball bats, is that purpose?
They're wrong for that.
Old women on their knees.
Come on,
you
listen
bad
to
girl, you
it.
bad girl.
They shouldn't do that. That's wrong.
Is the person who
find
found
their
that purpose who? Okay, he's gone. Anybody there? Hey, question. Do you think we're born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
First. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
Well, we're born with a purpose.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for your answer, man. Have a good night.
Good luck. Weird.
All right. I think that I've been on here for an hour now. Wait, let me check. Yep, an hour and 3 minutes. Well, everyone, it's been a good night, and we've had some good conversations. We've had some crazy ones. We've had some.
Hello.
Hey, do you guys think that we're born with a purpose or we find a purpose?
Both.
No to both?
I don't even. No, I said
think-
both.
How can it be
I think
both?
we're born to find our purpose.
So
'Cause, like,
you'd say
you're
that
born-
the purpose, our purpose is to find a purpose.
No, like you're born with the purpose, but you have to find the purpose.
You're born with a purpose and you have to find a purpose. So you have two purposes. The one you're born with and the one you find. who determines the moral value of the purpose that you find? You or the society you live in? Okay, they're gone. They're gone. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a night, everybody. We had a good night. And I never asked that question before, but all the follow-up questions that I gave were literally made up on the spot. So,
Hey.
Yo, Wipery.
hey guys, how you doing?
Day I'm on.
Are you in Montego Bay?
Yeah.
Real chopper friends. What's up, bro?
I'm literally 15 minutes away from you. Yeah.
Which part I'm gonna be at?
Have you ever heard of Sandy Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah. 15 minutes away from Montego Bay. I actually went to Montego Bay tonight to buy gas for the car.
Yeah, from our view. So the YouTube video on.
Yeah, I do. YouTube.
Oh, all right. What's the YouTube?
The Right Perspective.
All right. Hold on.
Nice to meet you, Jaden. One love, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done. Done. We are done. Go, boy. When you
Get
the
hey.
X, you gotta do it quickly. Okay, we are done. Gonna get off of this now. I hope that this video was edifying, everybody. Thanks for staying. Thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next one.